Hi everybody, Gabby here with another battle of the day. You may have noticed that our ranking has jumped a little bit from the last time you saw me. This is not because I was battling without you guys, it was because I was halfway through recording and then the guys just like, screw it, and disconnected. So, you know, that's how that happened. Anyways, looks like this game is going to be interesting to say the least. I see a lot of really unique choices. You know, Togekiss, Kangaskhan, Superior, Lanturn, Aegislash, and Blaziken. Oddly enough, I think the biggest threat here for me is a combination between the potential for Scarf Togekiss, which if you had seen the last video that I partially recorded, you'd know that I lost to a Scarf Air/Togekiss in the IC, and I'm still incredibly bitter about that. Lanturn usually has Volt Absorb, meaning the only way I could really hit it super effectively is with Grass-type moves, which I do not have on this team. I'm running Sludge Bomb over Giga Drain on this Amoonguss, as per Gengar Boy's original team document. And yeah, it's just a really weird combination of Fire, Water, Grass that I haven't seen in a very long time. That being said, though, you can't really go wrong with leading Landorus, and I can't really go wrong leading Heatran here, provided I have something to take care of, or switch in case he does lead that Blaziken, and in that case, it's going to be Sylveon. It's tempting to bring Amoonguss, but I don't really see it helping out that much, honestly. It's really tempting to bring Thundurus, but I think that Kangaskhan is going to be the better play, and we'll see if that's actually true or not. I really like Thundurus against Aegislash just because you can taunt stuff, but in this case, it just, I don't know, it's that Lanturn and that Superior, because I am not packing Hidden Power Ice. The only thing I could really do to those things is, whatchamacallit, swagger them, which I'm actually trying to take a step back on. Not because like I think it's a bad strategy or whatever, but just because I'm trying to challenge myself to secure win conditions without hacks. So that when I do need to rely on hacks, like I know that that's really my only option, and I can feel more comfortable in that decision. For now, though, we're staring at a Blaziken Togekiss lead. I'm gonna go ahead and just start rock sliding in hopes of killing that Togekiss a little bit sooner, and I'm gonna get Heatran. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not gonna get Heatran out of here yet. I can just protect and then switch next turn. You know, Blaziken usually. Oh well, I could have gotten the free switch though if the Blaziken protected. You know, the Heatran might actually be enough to tempt that Blaziken to not protect, which would be great, but I don't know. Instead, Blaziken's just gonna head out. Can't really blame you there, buddy. And he sends in Lanturn, which still has an advantage over Heatran, but again, I can switch out without being too afraid at this point in time. Landorus might be a little bit afraid, though, because who knows what that Lanturn's packing, but hey, Togekiss flinches, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess. But I think instead of switching out Landorus, I think I'm actually gonna switch out, instead of switching out Heatran, I think I'm actually gonna switch out Sylveon, and then go for the Flash Cannon onto Togekiss. I don't think a Lanturn Scald is gonna one-hit Heatran, unless it's like Choice Specs Helping Hand, and maybe even not then. And I think the bigger concern for me right now is possibly keeping that Intimidate in check, just in case, you know, what should we call it? Blaziken comes back in. That being said, Lanturn goes for an Ice Beam, so I was correct in assuming that would happen. Heatran outspeeds that Togekiss, and it dies. No Air Slash flinches. I even got a flinch back on it. I know it wasn't this guy personally, but, you know, I feel a lot better about Togekiss right now. And now Blaziken comes back in. So we're definitely going to see a turn 1 protect here. If he does decide to go for close combat, that's fine. Sylveon's just going to come in and basically wreck. So predicting that protect, I'm going to try and set up a sub. If I lose Heatran, no big deal. Heatran's primary purpose here was to help against Aegislash and that Togekiss. And given the fact that he sent in Blaziken here, and not... he could have Aegislash in the back, but I'm making an assumption that as a lower ladder player, that this person is not going to be running no Mega. And I'm wrong. He's running Mega Blaziken. Okay, so note to self, don't assume that everybody who's under like 1650 who has a Kangaskhan on their team is always going to be using Mega Kangaskhan. That being said, he does protect, so I do get the sub up, and it's still a good turn for me. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, actually. And Sylveon gets up that Hyper Voice off, which will do maybe a little bit under half, a little bit over half for that Superior. I cannot remember if Superior gets Sludge Bomb, but I want to say it does, and I don't want to leave Sylveon in at this point in time to just eat that. I know that Heatran's going to be okay this turn unless he doubles and he has like Focus Blast or something, which I don't even think Superior gets. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Heat Wave, send in Landorus to intimidate that Blaziken, and then heck, next turn I can even protect an Earthquake. I do not see Superior taking out Landorus. Could be wrong though, could be crit, or I could, you know, activate Contrary. But hey, I'm pretty sure that, you know, Superior is special. So Blaziken goes for the Rock Slide, which does not break Heatran Substitute, which is awesome for me. Heat Wave connects with both parties, and Superior dies, which again is great for me. So now it's going to be Lanturn and Blaziken versus the world, which I still feel I have a fairly good upper hand against. I think the play this turn is actually going to be to protect an Earthquake. Blaziken could go for Rock Slide again and flinch me. I believe at +2 he's now faster than my Scarf Landorus. Or he could go for the kill directly onto it. I'm not really sure, but again, I'm not worried. And heck, if he does kill Landorus or flinch me from Earthquaking, you know, the worst thing that happens here is that I have to deal with Blaziken. Okay, anyways, Flare Blitz goes into Landorus. Remember, it is at -1. Landorus takes the hit, but gets burned. Oh, that's gonna hurt. The recoil helps, though. I don't know if Earthquake will be enough to kill Blaziken at this point. Certainly not Lanturn with that burn. Yeah, okay, so both Pokemon just barely hang on. I'm now stuck with a burned Landorus. Honestly, I just want to get out. I can take Scald. I do not want to Earthquake, though, into my Heatran. That would be bad. That'd be very, very bad. In terms of Pokemon that are good switching fodder, I want Kangaskhan to come in clean in case I just have to fake out or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and actually go for the Flash Cannon onto Blaziken just because I don't want to miss, and I have 3 things that can definitely deal with that Lanturn. Okay, well maybe I have a Kangaskhan that can deal with that Lanturn. Let me just put it that way. Blaziken goes for the Protect, a smart play on his part. This gives Lanturn the opportunity to break Heatran's sub with the Scald, but he goes into Sylveon? I mean, burn damage was gonna kill me that turn anyways. That Heatran is just sitting there like, dude, take your time. You know, I'm not afraid of you. I got sub up. But yeah, so I'm just gonna attack twice, and I believe that's game. Could have put me in a bad position there if he had gone for the Scald onto Heatran, but nope, goes for double protect on Blaziken. Again, goes for the Scald. He is going to break my sub, but he's definitely dying in like a couple seconds, so I don't know. Interesting plays though. I'm happy that this is another win. I'm happy that I feel like I'm finally getting my groove back, so to speak. Maybe that's what I'll call this episode. Return of the Groove. Return of the Funk, maybe. Anyways, good game. And yeah, this should hopefully bring us back closer to 1600, which again is my goal for the end of this week. So we will see. And maybe I'll get some more disconnectors too. I mean, you know, because that's just literally free points. But anyways, if you like this battle, please, you know, like it on YouTube, comment with any constructive criticism that you may have. I love to get constructive criticism. You know, share it with your friends, subscribe to me on YouTube, you know, follow me on Twitter. I am accepting best of 3 challengers. I can't remember if I said that already this episode. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I will see you tomorrow, and, you know, my name is Gabby, and that was your battle of the day. See ya. Oh.